When you guys are thinking about the credit risk, I mean, obviously the concern is over defaults. What do you think is going to really trigger that? Just the actual recession really coming forward? Because right now, I mean, the economy is still running pretty strong. So are you guys looking at more from that perspective? Or are you guys, looking at it more from something like a one-off scenario, like a bank run that we had, I guess a month or so ago with a lot of the financial institutions?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, it's not our base case that we're sort of expecting another sort of sharp one-off, sort of black swan event. Those happen more frequently than anyone would like to admit. And there's always the possibility that something that no one is talking about or thinking about today is the only thing we'll all be talking and thinking about 6 months, 9 months, 2 years from now. So that sort of shock is always a possibility. But our expectation is more that you should just see sort of a general widening in that spread compensation because things are going to get sort of generally worse or a bit unevenly worse over time. Some of that is driven by the expectation that default rates probably will rise. It'd be hard for them not to. Defaults were basically zero a year and a half ago. So they sort of only had one way to go. And while the huge increase in yields by the Fed is great if you're a saver, if you're using income, it's very problematic if you're a borrower. And if you raise the cost of borrowing, if you raise the cost of credit by 500 basis points or 5% in a very short period of time, in an economy like the US, where credit is the lifeblood of our economy, we think that's going to cause challenges. It doesn't have to all happen at once. It doesn't mean the whole economy has to fall out of bed, but it does mean that for different issuers and different corporate entities, that cost of borrowing is going to have impact on their results, and that you should get paid commensurately, right? If there's sort of weaker players out there, you should get paid more to invest in them, we think, than you're getting paid today.